Really well. Stoked about that. Bluebird skies. Right?
Oh, it ain't happening.
Driving up, there's a little bit of the fog going on. I'm like, no.
Stunning this morning.
Definitely.
Stunning.
No, it's just.
Oh, let me show you something too, Glenn. This is what I do. I make video trail maps of ski resorts. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm definitely not the first idea to put. Wasn't it in the 80s? Did you even have a helmet cam on when you were going down through France and stuff? Yep, exactly. I remember watching that video being like, see, people were doing it way back then. It's not a new idea. It's just, that's true. Well, you had such a huge thing going on.
16 pounds.
What?
Camera over here and a battery over here.
Exactly.
The camera and it weighed 16 pounds.
Damn.
Think about two bowling balls.
Yeah, on your head, and then the chute that you were going through.
Is that it made so much noise.
I see.
That like you'd
That'd be
just
fun,
get the
no?
most insane freaking headache after like a roll of film.
Oh my
Because
god.
the motors.
I wouldn't even thought of that.
It was mechanic freaking, an old film camera.
Uh-huh.
You guys been working on it last week.
And I always shot in slow motion to make it smooth.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
if you shot it real, then it's bouncing all over the place. So you shoot it in
funny,
slow
like
motion.
halfway through,
So it's shooting 64 frames a second, and or 48 frames a second, and that.
Like a mile long.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking loud, all mechanical.
Oh man.
Yeah, the thing would speed up. You'd just be like, oh man.
Maybe halfway up. Pretty funny. So he calls and yada yada. We go down there to get him, and he's like sideways halfway.
And then halfway through, you could always tell when the roll of film would go out.
Not like a normal roll.
They only had these like 50-foot loads, and you could always tell when the load went out because it'd change pitch because there wouldn't be any more drag.
It'd be just.
Yeah, so it'd be loud. And you could tell. And sure enough, you're like, and Ryan's, you're like getting ready to
Doing
go.
something good. You're like,
You
ah.
know you just ran the film.
Exactly.
Like, great.
Uh-huh. Nowadays, it's always the best shots are the ones where the battery power just dies.
I was on. I skied 23,000 foot peak in India a couple years back, and got nothing but sound. And then when I was in Peru, I skied 22,000 foot knife edge, 45 degrees for over 1,000 feet, and I was following my buddy, and it was just absolutely just most amazing freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. There was like this 5-mile-an-hour wind blowing, and there was about a couple 1,000-foot cliff that we were skiing on. Anyways,
That must have been amazing, though.
you see my hand come up, like, and put my glove on, and it just goes black.
I do believe, though. I have to
The whole time I'm
believe.
thinking, man, I am taking the most amazing steep skiing footage. Because I was
Ever.
keeping my head was just all still, and I'm like, I was offsetting my turns so that everything, I could film him, and yet.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
It happens.
No. I do believe that when it comes to some of these films that we want to do and make and watch, some of the writing is just for us. And that's almost why the camera shuts off, because it's our experience that we can't share with somebody else through a video camera. Exactly.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, I thought for sure I was taking the most high altitude steep skiing ever.